what? Yes, you are finally here and on time. And guess what? I am too. I was here on time, y'all. I just was uploading to other devices. So, guys, we are on. You'll probably see me. You probably got to turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, I was
You'll probably see me like spanning on different cameras because I'm on like almost all of my platforms, right? So some of you guys may be on the Precious Stevens side because I will be talking about prices as far as your products and your services. But then I'm definitely on Posh Academy because same thing, talking about products and services. But I do have some announcements, honestly, guys, for both. Now, some of them gonna be amazing for some, and some of them may be a bit sad for others. But I don't know. Y'all gotta stay to the end though to hear the actual announcements, right? So, guys, thank you for joining me as always. And if you're here on the platform, whichever platform you are, the old platforms, the new platforms, I'm Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy, and I help your draping look good. Also, I help you attract higher paying clients so you can make more money doing exactly what you love, sweetie. And that is whether it's premium draping, well, if it's whatever it is that you do in the creative space, right? In the event space. So that's pretty much what we're going to talk about tonight. All month, I have been talking about and doing trainings on increasing your prices and adding value to what it is that you already have. But before I kind of get started, get into this thing, I want to know who knew. I know who knew just by y'all putting a one in all of the comments, all of the pages, all of the platforms. I just kind of want to know where my new people at. I know I've been rolling on YouTube for a while, but we always have new people on YouTube, right? Sunshine, what you everywhere? Then let me peek over here on Facebook. Facebook, I've been rolling over there for quite some time too. That's where my tribe is. That's where my group is. That's where everybody is, right? We've kind of started on Facebook. I kind of, you knew, hey, Carisha. I hope I said it. Cherish hands. I dibble and dabble on Instagram. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the greatest, but I have been improving, y'all. I have been improving. I have an amazing team that has been helping me, been helping me with my platforms and making sure that I am in communication with you guys on all the platforms. I know a lot of you guys over here on TikTok is new because I'm new. I'm new. A lot of you guys been sending me messages, especially here lately. Thank you, especially here lately, just saying how much you like the channel, you want to see more content. That will be really helpful. Same username. She said, I always call you Carisha. No, I was actually looking over here. I'm sorry. I was looking over on IG. My bad. Pretty decor. Y'all, and y'all also got to tell me your names because I see a lot of you guys' business names. And why you ain't telling me over here on Facebook that I was my banner was up? Wait a minute, let me get my peoples on Facebook right. So I gotta move this banner or whatever this thing is because they can't see me. You ain't tell me. You gotta tell me. What is this thing? Overlay. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me get my peoples right. I don't know how to move this. All right. Now, guys, over here on, what's this? Where I'm at? On Facebook, you guys got to tell me if you see this banner or if y'all see me, because this looks real confusing. That's why I don't like using StreamYard. It looks to me like it's an overlay. So tell me in the comments what it is. Jennifer, what do you see on your screen, sweetheart? You see a banner or do you see your girl? And if you see your girl, tell me what I just did. Hey, Alicia. Y'all just all over the place. I'm going to get you guys to come to one platform because it'd be so much easier. Thank you. So much easier for me to. Okay, cool. It's not a banner though, right, Jennifer? It's not like a banner that says draping class. It's like me moving and all that. Because it looks weird. All I see is a banner. You see both. See, I don't know how to move this, y'all. So I'm going to tell you guys, probably go over to either YouTube. Y'all know I'm always kind of like talking on YouTube and I keep my screen on YouTube up. So come over on YouTube because Facebook be tripping. Well, I better not say that. Y'all not even shutting your You live in person, no banner. Okay, cool. Kelsey, I don't know what you talking about, girl. All right, cool. I thought I was doing something wrong. No, you wasn't. Guys, again, okay, I'm going to get into it. We've been talking about increasing prices. We've been talking about charging your worth. We've been talking about understanding your worth, right? And I'm really excited about this broadcast because it's just simple ways that you can easily increase your prices with confidence. If you don't know, it wasn't too many people there this morning, but I'm also back on the Clubhouse platform. Not only did I host a room this morning, y'all, Clubhouse, but as of yesterday, I had the honor of Shannon State again with amazing Bobby, and it kind of just, I don't know, refuel like, girl, you need to be back on the Clubhouse streets. So I'm over there, and not only am I in the Clubhouse streets, but guys, we got our group over there. We created our group. Y'all know I'm running mainstream with Planning to Profit because at the end of the day, that's what I plan to profit. So that's the group over there. I will be hosting a room tomorrow morning. Sharing additional ways to increase your prices for those that maybe missed tonight. Those guys that's over on Clubhouse that follow me, that just probably, seen I've been gone a while and I popped back up today. They're like, oh my God, what's she talking about? So come over there, guys, and join me in Clubhouse because I definitely will be doing routine rooms on that platform because, guys, let me be honest with y'all. One, super simple. Not to mention, your girl had a bonnet on. Now, y'all know I go live, and I sometimes look crazy, but I don't think I could do the bonnet. I don't think I could do that. So, but I could do that on Clubhouse all day. So, pull up your drink, pull up your favorite cocktail, put on some kind of music. I unfortunately can't play none, or they're gonna shut me down. So, I gotta play some copyright-free music just to kind of keep me going. And we're going to roll into it. If you have any questions, definitely put it in the chat. I will try and see all of them. I'm be spanning all of them. What did I roll up on? You roll up on a daggone good time, sweetie. So again, guys, if you are new to the platform, I want you to tell me your name because a lot of y'all is behind your business names. And I'm going to be calling you that. Oh, Tamara, I've been talking to you, girl. I've definitely been talking to you. Who else is here? Bird, Tasha, Clip, J. I can't see this. Clippers by J Mac, it look like. Let me lighten that screen up. Okay, there we go. Cool. So guys, right now, I want to know, we are at half mark, right, of the year. I want to know, a lot of you guys, because I put the question out this morning in my mobile community, and you guys responded and kind of told me what your strategy was, right? Those of you that have not as of now, and don't lie, this is not the platform to lie on, or the front, or do no capping. Ain't that they say, no cap? That sounds like ridiculous, but that's what they say. I want to know, as it stands right now, we're in May. How many of you guys have increased your prices? How many of you guys have increased your prices? Give me a 1, no matter what platform you're on. Tell me if you increased your prices. And then give me a 2. Tell me if you want to increase your prices, right? Kind of want to see who I'm talking to. 1. Okay, Dream House. Okay, Nancy, y'all know I increased mine. Y'all kind of know exactly when I'm increasing mine because I do it consistently. I increase mine at the same time almost every year, every quarter. It's like a pattern with me. Okay, Lily Neal, you want to increase yours. Awesome. His Lovely Murray, you're looking to increase yours. Awesome. Let me see what my peeps on Facebook. Okay, they over here. All right, so I don't know who I'm talking to, but because you didn't subscribe, it say Facebook user. Tell me who you are. But I do see Diane, you want to increase. Okay, Jennifer, you have increased. Okay, Charlene, I can never get nothing ordered. I don't know what you're trying to get, but 2. Okay. Oh, you're trying to increase your prices, Charlene. Gotcha. Facebook user, please tell me who you are because I want to tell you guys. I want to call you guys by your name. Crystal. Okay. Crystal. Kelsey, both. Wow. Okay, Kelsey, that's how you doing it. So you already increased your prices and you ready to go again? Yeah. Okay. I love it. All right. So what y'all got up here? You want to increase your prices? Moments matter. Okay. Who is this? Follow? I don't know. It must be somebody I follow. Okay. You want to increase your prices? Lips. Yeah, I gotta go back to kindergarten and sound this out. I gotta break this down. Lips T Zell. Okay, Lips T Zell C. That's what it looked like. Tell me if I'm wrong. I know I'm probably am. Does it matter if you're just starting at start or if you're just starting at that point? So realistically, if you're just starting, unless you're buying like an influx of inventory and you're really balancing out your price according to the actual formula, then I would say, you kind of got to get your ears wet. You're kind of new in the industry, kind of ride the wave a little bit to see where you fall, and definitely do, your market research, see what your competitors are doing and things like that. And then really realistically be honest. I'm going to tell y'all, so a lot of people get in the game and then they see what everybody else is charging and they kind of want to just jump up there. Like, oh, come on. There's a lot of things considered, especially when you pricing a service. It's so different than pricing a product. Pricing the product, you just follow the freaking formula and there go your price. But when you have a service, it's so much that goes into pricing the service. A lot of them things I'm going to touch on today because I have both. I have products and services, right? The only time I really increase the prices on my products is if my costs increase. If my costs increase, you already best believe. But it's different with a service, right? So I'm gonna get into it. Kendra, Lip Tease I got you. Okay, I don't know what I said, boo, but Lip Tease LLC. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into it. So for tonight, guys, we're gonna talk about raising your rates, right? Because it's never really just about asking for more money. It's never really about just putting another zero on your prices, right? It's really about moving your business to the next level at the right time, though. And it can't be just the right time for you, or it got to be the right time for you and your clients. Because if it's just, it's kind of like selfish if it's just one-sided. Like, oh, I want some more money. My goals just got higher. I'm just going to slap another zero. Like, realistically, some other things you need to do to kind of validate that without you actually even having to say why you're increasing your prices. Guys, I just price my stuff accordingly. I don't go on these wild rants about this is why it increased. No, because realistically, I allow people to see the value that I'm bringing. So it's already, they don't have no questions because they see, oh, she do this now. Oh, she's added this. So it kind of is like a foolproof method of knowing why the price has increased. So tonight I'm going to be sharing with you guys 12 ways where you can kind of naturally step into it. And it doesn't seem like, it don't seem like you just maybe trying to get over or you're just trying to be kind of slick about it. It's so many things that you can do to just, somebody could just be like, oh, okay, I get it. Boom, I'm paying them because they deserve it. I know a lot of people don't think it happens that way, but gosh, trust and believe. It really, really, really do. Now, 2 of these things I actually touched on. Was it yesterday? It had to be yesterday because I didn't even go to the office today. So it had to be yesterday on a ride to work. And the first thing, guys, I don't care what you feel. I don't care who stuff you see. I don't care who you're trying to compare yourself against or whatever the case may be. If you do not know your true worth, I don't care what nobody tell you. Y'all can come to my class all day and I'm telling you, don't leave here and go and price no $500 backdrops. If you realistically do not understand your worth and you don't see it and you don't feel it, you're going to go home after you just spent all that money and you're going to price some $500 backdrops just because of how you feel, right? So like this is like one of the most important tips because it comes from internal. It comes from within. No, I don't care what coach you go to. Until you go to like a mindset coach or some personal development to kind of deal with your issues, right? Because we all have them to some degree. Because I know I did mine. I did my personal development back in what was it? 2018, 2019. Yeah, that's when I kind of had my spike and personal development and growth, business growth, all those good things, right? Because at that time, your girl was doing $200, $300 backdrops. I was. But that changed real quick once I decided to understand the value I was bringing and then realize that I deserve more. I'm out here working like a Hebrew slave. I know I make it look easy, but guys, it was real rough in the beginning. It was. So number one, I wonder if Deborah here. Is my lovely Deborah. Deborah always here. Deborah, if you ain't here, I'm gonna be a little upset. Okay, Nancy, you want to increase it. So guys, I need someone, if you could put in the chat for me, right? Number one is know your true worth. I know I'm on a couple of platforms. So you're like, what platform is it? They normally write the steps in on YouTube. Right. So number one is definitely knowing your worth. Nobody can really tell you. And I know that's what y'all be looking for. Like, just tell me how much the price of that. I'm like, if it's a service, baby, I can't tell you that, because my monthly income goal may be totally different from yours, right? Or what I invest in my business may be totally different from what you invest in yours. So I can't tell you, you want to know what? Just go ahead, price it at that. That should be your base. That should be your bottom line, because we may not be on the same level, right? You may be above me, charging more than what I charge. Totally get it, right? So it's like those kind of answers come from within. It really does come from within. And I know everybody just want to know, just tell me how much the price of that, baby. It is not that simple unless you're selling some lip gloss. And yeah, I could tell you like how much the product costs. Okay, how much time? I can really do that formula with you. I can work that whole thing out. But when it comes to your service, your time, how much you want to get paid, and then realistically what the value market is at the time, it's a lot that kind of goes into it, right? So number one, guys, thank y'all. Oh, that's right. Keisha was here. I didn't know you was here, Keisha. Okay, cool. Keisha, keep me on point, babe. Number one is know your worth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Number two, guys, I talked about this yesterday too. And I talked about it this morning. And I didn't even know I was going to talk about it, y'all. I just had an amazing young lady in my room on Clubhouse. And she just was coming with it. And I was like, you want to know what? That's hot. It's nothing like, not saying she was asking me for anything, but you just can tell when a person is talking with confidence, baby. Ask for confidence. If you know what you deserve, you know what you're worth. Don't be sitting over in there in the corner like, oh my God, I hope she paid me this much. Or I'm just going to test it and I'm going to just tell them this much and see what they say. Baby, I ain't doing that no more. I'm not going to say I never did it. I did, but I graduated. I know exactly what I want, and I know what I'm not going to settle for. It's not to say that I never like negotiate, because I always have some kind of room for negotiation to some degree. But I also know what my bottom line is, and I ain't wavering from that for nobody, because I cannot go home anymore or get in that car from tearing down an event or tearing down a backdrop or whatever it is that I do, frustrated and mad at myself because I ain't got no coins in my pocket once I realized how much I spent for the materials and how much time I spent and all the things that happened leading up to this event. Y'all know, like, you buy something and you're in the moment, so you're like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it because I want it. And then you get home and you're like, why did I buy this? That whole buyer's remorse thing. Y'all know, y'all feel me? You feel me? But I just want to say, like, I had an amazing young lady. I'm gonna say her name. It's a little odd. I hope y'all, I hope she don't feel no kind of way. But I told her this morning we was gonna put her out there because she's added. She's at a place where she deserves to speak to the world what she wants. You can hear confidence come from. You can just hear it. It's like it has a personality within itself. Now, we're not talking about being cocky and like, you want to know what? Yeah, popping collars. We ain't talking about all that. We just talking about being clear on how much you want to get paid and what you're no longer going to settle for. Chicana. Shout out to Chicana. But that was like a really cool, dope conversation, because I just love to see people grow. And I have conversations with people in the industry all the time. Like, you may call me last year, like you may have gone on fence, and I'm the kind of mentor / coach, call me whatever you want. But it ain't no cut cards with me. I'm not going to sit here and have a pity party with you, because that's just not where I'm at. I believe I'm looking at something like the glass is half full. I'm not a glass half empty kind of person. So if you are, unless you can handle what I got to say, don't come to me. I'm be very blunt. I'm be very truthful. Like, baby, did you die? Come on, let's roll. Let's get back to it. Sunshine said you graduated with flying colors. Baby, they wasn't flying colors, but woo, child. And I ain't even all the way there yet. I've just graduated to the next level. I'm still trying to get to the next level. And as long as I realize there's always a higher place to achieve or somewhere that I desire to be, I'm going to be a forever student. Like, I'm going to be on my deathbed. Like, what can I learn from this situation? I'm trying to tell you. Definitely Joyful Affairs. Why that name look familiar? Tell me your name. That name looks really familiar. I know it's not Cindy, but it looks really familiar. Tell me your name, Joyful Affairs. But guys, I'm trying to tell you. Lashina, come on through, Lashina. I'm trying to tell you. Lashina was there. That is like so amazing when people gain clarity. That's one thing. A lot of people, when they come to me, they're not clear. Like, so we got to go through the things, and it's cool because then things are revealed to them. Like, why are you sitting here beating yourself up? This is what you want. Okay, this is how you get it. But first, you have to realize that you deserve it, right? So the second thing, number two, guys, number two, ask for confidence, baby. I know exactly what I want, and guess what? I'm going to ask for it. The only thing you can do is say no. Am I going to die? No. I'll just go talk to somebody else. That's all. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to go talk to somebody else. It's just that simple. But you got to get over that thing of fear of rejection. Who that? Rejection? What? You know how do you know how long fear of rejection had me playing small? Because I was like, oh no, I don't want them to tell me no. I don't want them to turn me down. Baby, the quicker they turn me down, the quicker I can save this energy up and go shift it into the right direction where it needs to be, right? I'm not saying I've been turned down a lot. It's a thing. It's a real thing. And it's possible that it will happen. And the quicker you face it and realize, okay, it's possible, baby, you just won half the battle at the end of the day. But when you show up in confidence, just tell it to the universe what you want and allow the universe to work its magic. That's all I got to tell you. Allow the universe to work its magic. I'm trying to tell you, but when you keep it all up here, I want to have $1,000 backdrop, but I'm going to keep that to myself because I know ain't nobody going to pay that. Girl, what? So I had one of my students and text me the other day to say, I did the $1,000 backdrop. I'm like, yes, because it's very real. Especially now, like Draping, I like to think I was a part of the movement because Draping now has like took on a whole life of its own, just like balloons, just like florals. Not saying it wasn't prominent then, but I just want to commend us, the event professionals that's in the industry, that's educating up and coming event professionals, because before that, it was really slim on how you was going to learn or take your skills to the next level. It really was. So now, like the possibilities of what these skill sets allow and bring is just like phenomenal. It's phenomenal. That's all I want to say. That's right, Elegant Hair Beauty Supply. I might need to talk to you, girl. Hey, Donna. Hey, Shanika. Definitely. And number two is ask for confidence, y'all. Ask with confidence. So the number three, and I think this way a lot of people kind of drop the ball. I get it. You want to increase your prices. You want to increase your profit margin. Bottom line, you want to make more money, boo. We all do. But don't forget what the income is tied to. It's tied to whatever you're providing. So one of the easiest ways to increase your prices without the crazy look like who she thinks she is just add more value. Add more value. That's it. Like if somebody come to me, first of all, don't jump in my stuff asking for the discount. That ain't happening unless I'm just feeling froggy one day. Because I do it periodically because I know it's quite a few people that want to take the class or whatever the case may be, and it may not be affordable at the time, or it just may not be a good time, or whatever it is. But if y'all know me, y'all know it's nothing. I love an action taker. So sometimes I make opportunities available just to see who my action takers are. And then I just fall in love with them guys. I just do, because it just reminds me of what my pivotal moment in life was. And it was because I jumped. I didn't have a freaking plan. I didn't have nothing. I just had the desire. That's it. I ain't even gonna say I had all the willpower, because I was ready to give up, baby, a couple times. But I had the desire that I wanted something. I'm like, nah, like life is, this can't be it for me. This can't be it. And then that little, what y'all call a little spark of fire, whatever it is, baby, that burnt in me. And that was enough. That was enough. So when I see people taking action that don't even have a clue how they're gonna make it work, I just fall in love with them guys. I had another conversation with a young lady this morning, right? And she was one of my action takers. Like, you just don't realize the impact. Us don't realize sometimes the impact that we have on community or on our audience, right? So every time I kind of am in those moments, and I get them often, guys. Somebody text me, maybe like the day I had like maybe 5 different texts, but they were all so, I don't know, just I don't know. It just made me realize and understand I'm right where I'm supposed to be, right? So I love creating opportunity for those kind of guys, right? I do. So main thing is definitely add value though to when you're increasing your prices, right? There's nothing wrong with increasing your prices. I don't care if it's another $20, cool. But maybe your balloon quality is better, right? Maybe like for me, I always find things that I could just add. I always kind of put me because my audience is me. they is of me a couple years ago. So I already know what those struggles are. I kind of put myself in that place and then I look, but I also ask my community all the time. Y'all know I ask y'all every day. I ask y'all stuff every day. But I know their pain points and I know them so intimately. I'm able to come up with solutions like, you want to know what? They were like this. You want to know what? They're going to see the value in this. They're going to see that. And I also test my products before I put it out there to the whole community. I have my loyal tribe members. I'll run them through it first. I'm like, check this out. I got this amazing idea. I created this. I created that. I want you to test it for me. Tell me how it look. Give me some feedback. And that is literally, that's me validating my offer before I put it out there to everybody else. So when I smack my price point on it, baby, I'm confident. You ain't got paid if you don't want to, but guess what? The right person will, because I already know the solutions that I put into it. I don't care what, it could be something as simple as a book. I already know what's in this book. If you're trying to do what I do, everything you need is in this book. Did I tell y'all my book rate drop in the month? Did y'all see that plug? Sneaky plug? Yeah, I did. But yeah, so it's like definitely number 3, guys. Number 3, always add value when you raise your rates. Now, adding value don't mean you got to go out there and be like, you want to know what? I'm going to add an extra balloon garland. They get one, but I'm going to add an extra one. Or it don't have to be so grandiose. It really don't. Adding extra value could be a better shipping option, right? Maybe before your shipping was 7 days and now you're going to go a little better with priority and now it's 3 days. That's a solution. Why? Because they're getting their product a lot quicker. So I don't think nobody going to fuss about that. You got these packages, whatever the case may be, you throw a little something extra in there. They're like, oh, wow. Don't let it be something different and unique. Baby, you getting top dollar. You getting top dollar. But you got to know and realize that they are the things that is needed and that's required for you to actually do that and make them jumps without people looking at you sideways at the end of the day. Do that make sense? Y'all feeling me? I had to come over here and check out my YouTube. Say it again, Deirdre. There's always room at the top to learn something. Is that my train talking about Magna Cum Laude? Hello. You know I love you, train. You are great, queen. You are great also. I'm trying to tell you. That's my Monica. Hey, Monica. That's exactly where I am now. Just jump. Dakidia, I love it, baby. I love it. It's nothing. I mean, it's scary. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit up here and blow smoke. It's definitely scary. But as long as like you are connected to, and I see you often. So as long as you are connected to pillars in your community or whatever you have going on that's going to help provide some kind of insight, because it's going to get hard. It is. But it's nothing like jumping. And even if you fall, baby, we got so many daggone parachutes. We got so many things that we going to throw out there, but we got to know you falling though, boo, for one. But we got so many lifelines out there that we can throw as a community and as a tribe. It's just nothing more exciting about somebody that just jumped and just realize and understand that the universe got you, boo. You ain't gonna die. You may have some humps and some bumps and some bruises along the way. Trust me, I got a bad back, bad knees, bad shoulders, but I'm sitting in my happiest space ever. So bad knees and all. Facts. I made my balloons wider and now business is popping. Training. I'm trying to tell you, baby. It could be something as simple as that, especially with these balloon garlands. Like, so I could see some people that do the balloon garlands, and I'm like, you want to know what? I can see their potential. But that, like, you just something as simple as not enough wide balloons, or it's just not enough mixture. It may be too many small ones. So visually, it looked like, yeah, she got some work to do. But then, like you just said, something as simple as balancing those balloons out and properly placing them where they need to be placed to give you a full garland that's like equally balanced. I'm like, wow, it's a masterpiece. Because at the end of the day, guess what? They all balloons. But one person can manage to shape them, mold them totally different than somebody else. Same thing what I do. They all are freaking drapes. You pull all of them off the shelf. It's a piece of cloth. But I managed to make them look amazing, baby. Facebook wasn't so clear. So where you at on IG? Really? So guys, it's the devices, y'all. So I'm on a Note 20 Ultra. I'm on an iPhone 12 Max. Then I'm on an iPhone 12. Then I'm on a MacBook. So I don't know. They're gonna probably appear a little different. I don't know. But I think my clearest one probably would be over here on IG on the Posh Academy, because that's a brand new phone, y'all. That's brand new. Donna, don't laugh. All right, y'all ready for number 4? Give me a 4 in the comments. And this one, you want to know what, y'all? This funny too, because I don't know who I was talking to. Guys, I've been all over the place these last couple of days. I was. So y'all know normally I can pop off a conversation and say who I was talking to immediately. But I talked to a lot of people today. And yesterday, I did. And I'm trying to think. I can remember the conversation. The person came back. It was I can't remember who I was talking to though. So if you're on my live and you know that was me and you talking, just give me a high five emoji. Just give me a high five, because it was today. But this is what happened. So with number 4, you got to know, a lot of us, especially if you're good at what you do, we have repeat customers. We have repeat clients, right? A lot of you guys ask me about marketing and all those good things. I don't market a lot. I don't. Because I have such a loyal tribe that I could just put out there what I'm about to do. And they normally are the first ones to grab it. Now, granted, if I was to really put some dollars behind marketing, that would just open me up to a whole new universe, right? So quite naturally, it would be like times 10. But I don't know if I want that right now. I don't know, because I'm just loving on my people. But when you are like increasing your prices and you have people that you worked with before, guys, what are you going to tell these people? And they just kind of, y'all, you know, you probably did their baby shower. You probably did their wedding. After the wedding, they didn't got pregnant. So you probably did the baby shower. And then from the baby shower, guess what? The baby turned 1. You probably did Tim little party. You know, you did all that stuff. But now you didn't increase your prices. So like, I'm curious to see what y'all tell your people. What y'all tell your people? If it's I was just talking to somebody that drives me nuts. Oh my God, I can't remember who it was. Thank you, Joy, for a fast. So what are you guys telling people? Like your repeat customers, your repeat clients? Because a lot of you guys said y'all already increased your prices. Are you even telling them at all? I know Trina said something in my text message, because I was talking to the mobile community. I do remember that. Trina, all my phones are busy. Did you say you just keep it moving? Oh, you gotta tell me. But you guys tell me in the comments, like, what are you guys saying? What are you guys doing for when you come, you know, your loyal people that come to you all the time, and you just, you know, they come to you, hey, guess what? Tim turning 2 now. We want to do the same thing we did last year. What you got, boo? What you got? Don't get quiet now. I want to know. Especially you guys that said y'all already increased it, right? But guys, this is the simple thing is, if a client come to you, right? If they come to you after you did the event a year ago, you did the event, or you've been doing the events, main thing is that you don't instantly mention the increase. So I tell you guys all the time, and this works for me. Somebody else might got some other strategies. I'm telling y'all the positive way of doing things. Yes. She say, Cherish Hand say, yesterday's price is not today's prices. Okay, boo. I feel it. But guys, the main thing is for me is I don't really go into it with like, well, you know, my prices increase, right? Especially if it was a client I work with a couple times, or as a return client, a repeat customer. And we first gonna have a conversation, right? And first I'm also kind of bring them in and let them know I would love to work with you again. But there's that, however, I don't really say however, but the main thing is definitely expressing the desire or the interest that you definitely want to work with them again. That's like one of the key ways to kind of soften the blow, if that makes sense. It's like they know they kind of something coming. Nancy, I like that. Give 10% off the increased price. I like that. And I actually do that a lot with especially my tribe, my people that have been there and supporting me and like constantly buying my stuff. I will grandfather them in some stuff. Or if I redo something, I'll just give it to them. Or like I said, if I'm testing some stuff, I just give them access, because it's hard to have a solid core of people that's just your loyal customers. So you definitely want to appease them in some kind of way or show your appreciation. So Nancy, I definitely like that. Give them 10% off the increased price, right? But the main thing is this expressing the interest that you want to work with them again. That way there's like, okay, something may be coming, but she want to work with me again. And then just let them know that since the last time you guys worked together, your prices has increased. And realistically, if this is someone that follows you or whatever the case may be, and she realizes or he realizes what you were offering last time, and maybe now you could just tell from the work. Maybe you went to class, or maybe maybe you went to a draping class and got Posh approved, and now your draping skills is on 1,000. I'm just saying that's something that's very visible, right? That's a very visible transition or transformation, right? But whatever it is like let it be more natural. Like, hey, not like, well, like like church hands say, yesterday's prices is not today's prices. I get it. But that attitude, like, definitely your core people, definitely take care of them and just have a conversation and just let them know, hey, last time we worked together, my prices have increased. But do it after you have clearly gave some kind of indication that I appreciate you as a customer. I would love to work with you again. However, don't do the however though. That's like, depending on how you say it, that's like a dot com or a comma. So it just depends. I don't know. It just depends. But definitely kind of just have a conversation, making it more natural. And then, like, if you have visual reasons why your prices increase, 9 times out of 10, them people ain't gonna complain because they can see it. They can see you've grown. They can see you enhanced your skills. They can see you have maybe more things to offer. Maybe last year you didn't do balloons, but maybe now you went to a balloon class and now you offer balloons. So now your package got balloons in it. And if you firm like me, we ain't picking apart a package to get back down to that bottom line. No, this is the package. You come with the balloons. This is what it is. We've changed, right? We've changed. So it's just really realizing, just have that conversation with your prospects, right? If it's a client that you definitely have served in the past and you would like to work with again. Now, if it's the opposite, you could run that gamut however you want, because your desire is not to work with them. So if you possibly worked with someone in the past and they, you in transition mode, if they was a bargain basement Betty and now you chase Betty with the bag, or Betty with the bag is now working with you, you don't work with them no more anyway. So it's just like, you just say what it is. You can say the same thing though. Say the same thing, but you're out of their range, and it's nothing's wrong with it, right? So don't sit up here and try, well, you know what? I could do this. Unless you just really, really, really want to work with the people. And that's totally fine too, because, we do have some of those kind of clients where you want to know what, this is going to be a forever client. And, that's running along that mile wide game when you're just serving a lot more people at a lower price point. Totally cool. But be selective. Be very selective. Make sure it's not a nagging Nancy. It's like, you want to know what? It's purple, but I don't want that purple. After you done got everything, y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. I'm just trying to tell you. Okay. So come on, guys. Give me number 5. Y'all ready for number 5? And y'all think y'all slick too over here on YouTube. Ain't too many of y'all tell me what y'all do. Yes, it was an honor. Wait a minute. Oh, Kim. That's right. Kim, you already know. Every time I'm doing some market research or something, Kim, one of my people. I always go to Kim. Kim got amazing feedback. Kim is a creative. I thought I was creative. Kim is like a creative to the... Wait a minute, Kim, ain't you Gemini? Wait a minute. Ain't you Gemini? I can't remember. Thank you, Elegant Beauty Supply. But yeah, Kim is one of my people. All right, so number 5, guys, this is what's going to also, this is like the sweet spot. This is the sweet spot. Definitely make sure you know your own unique difference, right? You have to know your own unique difference. Wait a minute. Kayla. Stop. They just kind of left me here. They know I can't play that music. They're going to flag my video. So let me say, I do not own the rights to this music. I can't even mute it. Stop! They just totally left me. knew he was a Gemini. Okay. So number 5, guys, is if my video shut down, guys, it ain't me. I told them play copyright music. I don't know what they got going on right now. Definitely make sure you know your own unique difference, right? This is a sweet spot. Reason I say this is a sweet spot is because when you know what sets you apart from everybody else, and you know you got something that's unique and that's in high demand, or you got something that's it's just unique. Can't nobody tell you how much that's supposed to be? It's yours. You're the only one to have it. Wait a minute. I don't want them to shut my video down, y'all. God! One downfalls, but why have this house? Just make sure you know that you're unique, right? Make sure you know exactly what you have. Make sure you know what you're bringing, and make sure you're clear. Because when you're in the industry, and if you're doing great market research, your whole goal is to stand out amongst with what everyone else is doing. So whatever the commonalities is, like, I don't care what everybody else is doing. I'm gonna come with some crazy colors. I'm gonna come with some crazy embellishments because I want to be different. I don't want you to see my work and not clear that came from the Posh Academy. When I put up a backdrop, it's like, oh, that's precious. I don't care if it's in somebody else's group. I don't care where it is. It's like I have just branded my skill set in a way where it's like, oh, I know either she went to the class or something. She's been in the group or something. So it's just really realizing what makes you different. When you are different, and you're different within your own right anyway, because it's you, right? It's you. But when whatever it is that you're providing is different, it's like you now set yourself apart and can call your own prices, right? You can. Thank you, Elegant Beauty Supply. You definitely can. You can own your. Oh, she was right. And know your own unique difference. So that's like one of the key things. Like when you know that and when you're clear, that kind of go hand in hand with confidence, though. You can't sit up here and spend all this time on how I'm gonna be different, and then you're operating outside the box. I like operating outside the box. I don't care. Some people don't like it. Some people do. I like it. That's all that matters. I like it, but it's like. It just feels so amazing because you know you're different, and it instantly boosts your confidence, right? Because you got something. Either people, yes, she said she gonna text me. Wait a minute. She gonna text me, say, "Are you calling us?" Yeah, I'm calling y'all. But yeah, so it's like when you know what it is you have, and you can definitely differentiate yourself in your marketplace. It's like you can call your own shots. You can call your price because it's that unique. And then if it's just that good where people want it, like, baby, that's the sweet spot. That is the sweet spot that I always talk about aiming for, right? I don't care even if you see some inspiration or something someone else is doing. We all get inspiration from different sources. At least do it differently to some degree. Do not sit there and copy somebody else's stuff verbatim. For one, especially if they're known in the industry. You think people ain't gonna know you just copied off this person? I mean, I'm just saying. So is unfortunately, with some of the things we do, it ain't but so much you can do, but you can always put your own added personality to it. You can always put your own spin on it. You can even just at least change the colors, something to that degree. No, that is Jessica. That was number 5, sweetie. So number 4 was, oh, what do you say to your clients, right? Your clients, the ones that come back, and they come back and you've increased your prices. And man, I got to text this girl because they're gonna shut this video down. So much for the help. Jesus Christ. So that's the main thing with number 5, guys, is knowing your unique difference, your unique value proposition. I always talk about that. I don't really talk about, depending on what you're really selling or what your service or product is. There is a thing called unique selling proposition. I don't really talk about that because I don't come from a selling standpoint. I come from a providing value standpoint, and it just so happened I get paid for it. I get paid good for it. So that's why, I talk about UVP as opposed to USP. But then number 6, guys, and this is one I was kind of mentioning earlier, this is what I do, like in ahead of time, and that's just kind of give advance notice. It's nothing worse than having a community or having an audience, and you just out of the blue, like, all right, or you just smack them on your website, or now somebody do an inquiry and they like, wow, that ain't the price what it was last time. So if you can, it's good practice and it's good business etiquette to give some kind of advance notice, right? Now, for what I do, I don't do it too far in advance. Like I wouldn't say in June. All right, some people do it though. I wouldn't say in June. All right, first of the year, price is increasing. Baby, you got 6 whole months to go. You don't know what's going to happen within that 6 months. You really don't know. You don't know. But doing it like for me, normally when I'm doing I start my goal planning sessions and all that right around November, and that's when I kind of give heads up. Or the only other time I do it if I make an immediate change. Like, for example, we made an immediate shift with the Draping tour, right? At first, we normally would have everything and we would take everything and have everything supplied in class. And I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. It's just too much. It's just, for one, it's too much hauling. It's just too much around. And then I had my audience and my students saying, it'd be cool if they could get like, if someone buy a class now, but I clearly won't be in LA to November. I don't want them purchasing a kit when in class it already come with a kit, right? So we made that instant change to now we're not going to no longer have people wait. We're going to ship the items out a month before class. So that gives them early access to their stuff, and then we don't have to haul stuff, but that comes with a huge shipping cost. So then that was the reason for the increase in our draping class. So that's not something, that's I gave value, which was something that they asked for. So it didn't need it didn't need validity in why we were doing it. It's like, you guys asked for this, okay, but we're not paying $200 to ship it. So that's different. But normally, like even if I have spikes in the business or whatever it is, like I'm always, how my growth plan is developed now, I kind of already know what I'm targeting my income to be at the end of the year. And I already know what my goals are to do the following year. And in order for that to happen, I know what I got to increase my prices to be. But if I'm going to increase them, it's like, okay, well, what else can we add to justify the price? So for one, we ain't got to answer for it. People just going to pay it because they see the value. So it's one thing about increasing your prices, right? But then it's another thing about giving enough notice so that people have time to adjust. Because if you have loyal clients or customers or whatever the case may be, you kind of want to keep those guys, right? And you would hate to lose a client because now you can no longer afford them. Like I've had people with me that wanted to take the class, really wanted to, and that we talked about that this morning too. It was another young lady, like they had to really save up for this class. And it's like, that's the kind of stuff that's like I hold near and dear to my heart, because that is like, you set the intention of something you wanted to do, and then you implemented the action of what was required for it to happen. I don't care if it took a year. Some people, they come in class, they was like, I was waiting for this class. I've been saving up for 2 years. I'm like, baby, I love it. But 2 years ago, even if you had the money, you wouldn't have been ready. So it's like people, I believe things happen right at a time when it's supposed to happen. But people that make just intentional decisions and then implement the action that's required for it to happen, I don't know. I just love them kind of people. I just do. Thank you, Keisha. Come on. That's right. I'm trying to tell you. So y'all know I be forgetting. That's right, guys. If you're over here on YouTube, I don't care what platform you is. I would really appreciate if y'all like this video, if you're getting some value from it. If you're getting any kind of ideas on how you can increase your prices, or what is not necessarily the proper way to do it, but some techniques and some tips and how you can do it in a more natural way where it don't sound salesy and you don't sound like you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, then yeah, do like this video, please. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. I can see it. Or I think on these platforms, give me them hearts. I love it. I love hearts. I know. Did was knock it off. I should say them rings blinded me. Knock it off. All right, guys. So let's go on to number 7. Oh, child. I think I gotta go for a walk around the block for this one. I think I gotta go turn my own music down so my video don't get shut down, because they clearly not coming. They act like they that far. They can't be. But number 7, guys. I'm gonna try to tell you. This one saved me so much heartache. I just want to know if y'all ready for it. Y'all ready for number 7? If y'all ready for number 7, let me go see what my Facebook people talking about. Hold on. I forgot to pull up my Facebook. Thank you, Tammy. Tammy over here on Facebook. Thank you, Tammy. The key for, oh, wait a minute. This is what you say. Thanks for reaching out. We would love to work with you on your event. I can send you over proposals so that you can have knowledge about new pricing. I like that. And what the difference will be from your last event because you are a loyal. I like that. I'm trying to tell you, y'all can learn something from the Kitty over here. I like that whole language. It would not make me feel like who she thinks she is at all. That would be like, oh, okay, I get it. I get it. We moving up in the world. We moving on up to the east side. I get it. But I love the 10%, guys, because it really shows your appreciation and you wanting to retain them as your customer or your client, whichever one that they would fall under. So I really like that. All right, where them 7s at? Okay. See you. So y'all be rolling over here on YouTube. IG, y'all slacking. Where them 7s at? The other IG, where them 7s at? And then TikTok, where them 7s at? Great info. Thank you, Miss Charmaine. Thank you. All right, guys. So number 7, I ain't even gotta elaborate too much on this one. If you got difficult clients, raise your rates. That's the easiest way to get them going. Get them going. I mean, if y'all felt that, I'm trying to tell you, 9 times out of 10, if you have difficult clients, guys, that comes with a mentality, right? Sometimes they ain't got nothing to do with you. Sometimes some people you just can't appease. You just can't satisfy, right? You just can't. So if that is happening, one of the clearest indicators you're charging too low, because now that kind of falls under the bargain basement Betty syndrome. And if you are still attracting them kind of guys and working with them kind of guys, baby, now you instantly, this is when you instantly, because the whole idea of your pricing structure is definitely, if you're marketing right, is to repel the people you don't want to work with and welcome the people you do. 9 times out of 10, people that, for one, higher price, or higher value, should I say, clients and customers not really coming with all that, unless you're just that bad, right? Because a lot of them, they hire based upon quality. They're not shopping around for the cheapest person. They not. So if they're shopping around looking for quality and they hired you, clearly you know your stuff or you got good quality, right? So it's not going to be a lot of riffraff. And one thing for me, I enjoy the people I work with, especially like my private clients, like my one-on-ones. It's just such a different experience. I can't tell you, it's a different experience. And that's how I got back into coaching. Because at first I was like, I told you, I was like, nah, I ain't doing that no more. No. Right? But now I had to go and restructure some things and be clear on who I wanted to work with. And now, I limit it to, because I don't have a lot of time, but I still love being able to provide transformation for people and their businesses. So I still love it. And I allow that open to, I only do 4 a year. I only do 1 a quarter because it takes that long. Like normally with one client I'm working with anywhere between 8 to 12 weeks, right? So I can only handle 1 a quarter according to how my schedule is. But guys, I can't tell you, it's just so much better. It's just so much better. And it made me enjoy it in a way where I wanted to get back into it, because how I'm doing it now is just totally different. And that's exactly what I mean. Like if you have difficult clients and you just got people that's plucking your nerves, and baby, you charge too little. You charge too little.